It's time to come home. That is the message Ghana's government sending out to every man, woman and child of African descent around the world. They're calling 2019 the year of return, and they want to encourage people of African heritage to live and work in Ghana, as Thomas Naadi reports.
For 3 centuries, castles like this on the West African coast were a key transit point for slaves. Families split apart, forced to work and make a life far from home. Now Ghana's government is calling for people like Sikli to return to their ancestral lands. She moved with her family after visiting from America 2 years ago, and now she's settled in Accra.
There's a lot of misconceptions in regard to how, it is living in Africa as a whole, and then specifically in Ghana. So I think it's very important that people begin to visit so they can stop, a lot of the misconceptions, really have their own idea of what it's really like.
Ghana is the first country in Africa to adopt legislation that allows Africans in the diaspora a legal right to return. The country passed the right to abode law in 2001 to allow Africans in the diaspora to live and work in Ghana without renewing their visas or work permits. This latest initiative is to mark 400 years since the first slaves left ports in Ghana and never came home. This video to promote the year of return shows Ghana at its best. But is it a realistic reflection of what returnees can expect?
The overwhelming emotion is everybody looks like me. It feels so much like I've always been here. There's this resonance of this is home, and also the dignity of the African. You feel it when you're on the continent. So Ghana is poised, open for business, but also for the reconnection. It's more the people-to-people relationship that the ministry is trying to build on.
Ghana has long been recognized as a key location for Africa's diaspora. It has one of the fastest growing economies in the world, fabulous weather, beautiful beaches, and bustling markets. Many are hoping it's enough to convince the wider African family in Europe, America, and the Caribbean to make the move. Thomas Naadi, BBC News, Accra.
Don't forget where you are from.